Hey everybody, Logan here, and yes, we are covering another Xbox controller. That's just because I haven't been able to get my hands on the Switch version. It's taken me a while to get this one too. I've seen the wireless ones for PC and Android, but for some reason they don't work for Xbox, and they don't all work for Switch. Some of them do, some of them don't. And if you go to their website, you can only buy stuff with PayPal. So I've been able to find a few things on Amazon. They were all sold out. This I found at my local game store, and I finally picked it up. So that is the 8BitDo Ultimate Wired Controller for Xbox White. So this also enables app support. It's called the Ultimate Software, and you can download it to your PC. I have not seen if it's available on Xbox to download like the PDP one has. We'll actually check that out in the video once we connect it to the console. I've heard nothing but positive things about these controllers. Simple, programmable, mappable via the app. Now, one thing I will say, it's going to be hard to beat the Hyperkin Xenon, which is this one right here. This is my go-to. I love this one. This has become my standard for the one in my game room. Otherwise, I use the PowerA Moga XP Ultra in my office. So those are my two go-to ones now. But can this one dethrone either of them? Now, if this is going to be one of those things where in order to customize it, I have to take it to my PC, plug it in there, customize it, and then bring it back to my Xbox, that's a killer for me. That is an oh no, I will not do that, because that's too much work. I just want to be able to plug and play. Some people might, oh, you're lazy. No, this is a console controller. It's meant to be used on my console. That's why I bought it, for Xbox, not for Xbox PC or Windows PC. No. Now, we will find out. I don't see anything on here. On the back, it says available for Microsoft Store, App Store, Google Play, and 8BitDo support, which is the 8BitDo Ultimate Software. So I'll take a look on the Xbox. We'll unbox this, give you my thoughts and my opinions, and we'll test it out to see if it's worth it. It is a wired controller. I like me some wired controllers. Don't have to worry about batteries. Let's find out. So good news. The 8BitDo Ultimate Software X app is available on the Xbox console. So you can download it there. So this is going to be perfect for setup. We'll go through the app, see what we can do on the Xbox. I did download it on my PC just to make sure earlier, but like I said, I didn't want to have to do anything on the PC because it's so inconvenient. Especially when you have a game room and your PC's in your office. So, and most people don't have their computer next to their console. Most people are playing their consoles in their living room, or, you know, just to relax. They don't want to have to switch back and forth. The fact that the app is available on the Xbox console, I downloaded it on my Xbox Series X, so that is fantastic. There we go. Now, I do have some of the other 8BitDo products. I have the SN30 Pro and the SN30 Pro Plus, or I forget which one it is, but the SN30 Pro wired and wireless. So, three or four different SN30s. I don't know. All for the Switch. There we go. Controller itself feels nice. The grip texture is a little too rough in my opinion. That's the only thing. It's got the flappy paddles, which we'll look into mapping. That's the only thing that bothers me a bit. Otherwise, the controller feels great. That D-pad's got that Super Nintendo D-pad. You've got all your function buttons right here. You got your share button, the star button, That's usually depending on PC functionality, but you got Xbox, and if you're using it on Switch, the Switch variation, they do different things. But usually that's going to be something for PC. But you got your menu buttons, and then here I'm assuming that's going to be the different programs. So you hit that and it'll change the program. We'll take a look once we boot up the app. So the buttons are soft to touch. I like the shoulder buttons. They're very triggery. The only thing is, this feels like a PlayStation trigger, and I prefer the Xbox style trigger, which is more like a trigger. That feels very PlayStation-y. I do love the feel of that D-pad. The best D-pad out there. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. I know I sound like a broken record, but I really hate the Series X D-pad because it's too clicky, too clacky, and if you've watched any of my unboxings, I hate loud, noisy, clickety-clackety buttons. But listen to those. Very quiet. The buttons in the back, not louder than any of the other ones, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to plug this in, and we're going to take a look and see what the app offers for this controller. Okay, so here we go. Here is the controller. Yeah, I turned off my overhead lights and everything. Yeah, it's going to look a little darker, but it makes the screen look a little better. So, as you can see, this is the app. I booted up. You can download, and it says it is connected. You can choose your profiles. You hit the A button, choose. Now, you can set all your button configurations right there to however you want to map them. So, sticks. So, as you can see, shows your motion in the sticks, which is cool. You can invert X and Y. There we go. So it will always be inverted no matter what. I do like that. So I'm someone who plays with invert, so it'll always be inverted. That's cool. So triggers, you can map your triggers. You can swap your triggers. You can... oh. Okay. So if you want to test them, you hold it. I can feel the vibration. You can see that it's moving up there. So let's go back to buttons. So does it show the flappy paddles in the back? Where would the flappy paddles? It says P2, and I don't know if you can see that, P2 and P1. So P2 and P1 would be depending, I guess it would be depending on the game. So if I usually do GTA, let us say, P2 can be reload, which would be B, and then I'll make jump. Let's make it jump. Sure. So that's what I'll be using for GTA. Just say, hey, you've got all that. You can test the vibration, and then you can change your profiles to change up the profiles. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So what do we have on the bottom here? Okay, so one thing is, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can turn the mic on and off via that. Again, sorry for the darkness. Again, my screen has a heavy reflection. I'm sure you can see it right now, and I needed to turn off the lights for that. But this is a pretty cool controller. Let's test it out in game. Okay, so let's play the game. Sticks are super smooth. Ooh, super smooth. Ooh, buttons are nice. Let's go blow some stuff up and find out. Roof Terrace. We're gonna check out. Okay. So punch. Okay, I think, yeah, A's punch. Okay, so that's what I did there. Okay, so B would be punch. That's what I mapped it to. My mistake. What is... Oh, A is run. Okay, I meant to do X. X is the jump button, so that was my mistake. All right, so let us... Wow, he's just oblivious on his phone. You know what? A little hop. That was funny. Okay, let's see how it... Okay, besides the little texture in the back. Nope, not that one. Bye-bye. Kablooey. All right. Let's go back in. Whoops. So, I like the controller. I like that controller. Look at that. Okay, we'll point it towards the light. I think it's a great controller. Do I think it's going to replace my Hyperkin Xenon? Maybe. Maybe. My Moga? Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe I'll do an update. But right now I do like the controller. It's been my second favorite wired controller for the Xbox at this point. And I will be playing with it quite a bit to see what else I can do, map some other features, change up the buttons. And like it said, you can use it on Windows as well. So if you're playing Xbox on your PC, you can do that. Again, I don't play on PC, so yeah, there you go. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Hopefully you enjoy this. Have any questions about the controller, drop it in the comments below and I'll be glad to answer whatever I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.